What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Ever since Thanos was able to snap Captain America's shield so easily in the third act of Avengers Endgame with his sword, the debate has raged as to what this sword could be made out of, what kind of metal would snap vibranium that easily, and recently, the directors actually weighed in and had the last word, Joe Russo remarking whatever kind of metal it was definitely stronger. Now, one Reddit user has taken in a post to explain what kind of metal this is, where it came from, and exactly how it would lead to Wolverine in the next couple of phases. You guessed it, none other than adamantium. We're going to break down his argument, follow his logic. I'm not sure I agree 100%. I'll offer my take, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, including copies of Avengers Endgame and Blu-ray all through the month of August. Once they go on sale in a week, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So, quick history lesson about the metals of Marvel comic books. There's 3 above all else that have made themselves a key role in all of the storylines that we've come to know and love, notably vibranium, which has already made its way into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, followed by Uru metal, and of course adamantium, the thing that makes up Wolverine's claws. Now, in the MCU, we already have vibranium, and something like Ultron's outer shell that should have been adamantium from the comic books was simply adapted for obvious narrative reasons to be vibranium. Now, the introduction of Uru metal may have already happened in the MCU as well, as typically Eitri and the dwarves, these Norse mystical weapons like Stormbreaker and or the Infinity Gauntlet, are made out of Uru metal, but also typically in the MCU, or Marvel Comics rather, Uru metal has been softer than adamantium or vibranium, so it's unlikely that the sword is made out of Uru metal, and that's where this Reddit poster takes up with perhaps this metal could be adamantium, although in the comics it was forged here on Earth by taking 2 different components in between resin blocks, mixing them together, and then once at high heat forged for the first time, could never be forged again. But if they made a simple change and made it extraterrestrial, rather brought in from the Chitauri army or some other extraterrestrial force, then it would make sense why we have a stockpile of adamantium already on Earth, things like the original battle from New York and whatever is left behind in the second and final battle for upstate New York. And this metal and stockpile could make its way onto the black market or into the government for government projects, something like maybe a Weapon X down the road. But what I would say is that if this is the truth, we have a bunch of extraterrestrial adamantium already on Earth, it would fly in the face of the main rule of adamantium that I just enumerated. That is, once the metal's been set at extremely high heat, even if exposed to that same amount of heat again, you can't reforge it, and that's part of what makes it as indestructible as it's been. Now, one piece of evidence I will offer for this, however, is we've seen whatever this Uru Norse metal is, the metal of Mjolnir, assuming it's somewhere along the lines of the same metal that Stormbreaker's made out of. We've seen it go up against Cap's shield not once in the first Avengers, but twice again in Avengers Endgame. Cap actually uses it as a combo with his own shield to create a shockwave behind Thanos that hits him in the similar way that they both experienced right here before this scene took place in the woods. Either way, there's clear evidence that vibranium and whatever this Norse metal are equally matched. They create a seismic wave, they don't break one another, and if Marvel is choosing to introduce a third new metal with Thanos' sword that is still broken and on Earth, then it could be that this metal is actually adamantium, or the source for which adamantium comes, forging some other metal with this, maybe even vibranium, and that they're going to use this to introduce Wolverine's skeleton, Weapon X, and the like into the MCU. Guys, let me know what you think in the comics. Is this a pretty astute catch by a Reddit user? Hey, this is a brand new metal, it's stronger than vibranium, could it be adamantium? Or do you think he's just reaching that this is probably just another cosmic metal that happens to be stronger than vibranium, and maybe still a source of which that is on Earth, but is not going to lead to the introduction of adamantium and Wolverine? I'm interested to hear your comments down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're giving away the next PlayStation 4 Pro here at the channel at 500,000 subscribers. To be entered to win that or any of the copies of Avengers Endgame we're giving away in DVD and Blu-ray all through the month of August, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video. The more videos that you leave a like and a comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.